doesn't look much promising to me. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unseen Britain. I'm back to Grainford today. I visited the place about 1 year ago, where I explored its underground tunnels. I knew there's another section of them, but I couldn't find them. I did some more research now, and I roughly know where it is. To those who haven't seen my previous video, let me tell you something. The Grainford was built back in the 1860s, and it served throughout the World War I and World War II. It was demolished back in the 1960s. That means no buildings were left above the surface. It is now fully taken over by the nature, but its underground tunnels are still accessible. And that's the reason why I'm here today. If you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button, and I guess let's not wait any longer. Come join me and let's explore it. Hello. You've been here for long?
All my life.
Oh really? Crikey. So how much do you remember of it?
What, of Grain?
Yeah, the tower itself. The tower and...
Not so much the tower. I remember more of the last war. All the defences were still there.
Okay.
All lying along the beach. There was these tank traps.
Oh, tank traps.
All the way along.
Okay.
And there was a big chain that went out to the tower to stop the subs.
Big chain in the water?
In the water. And
To stop the submarines?
Yeah.
Crikey.
Going up the river. And they used to raise them up and down from Sheffy.
Crikey.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And it's all gone now?
Oh, it's all gone now. The tower's still there.
I've been there.
You've been there? Well,
Yeah.
you walked out to it.
I made a video about it.
Did you walk out?
Yeah.
Yeah, good man. Yeah,
Because I counted the time of the tide.
yeah. You
So
you got
I
the
didn't
tide
want to
right.
get stuck.
Yeah, got the tide
Well, I'm
right.
planning to make a video about it again, where I will spend a night there on top of it.
Really?
Yeah, I want to pitch a tent on top of it, spend a night there.
Oh, yeah.
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 So here it is, guys, the entrance I was looking for about a year ago. Let's see where these tunnels are going to take us. Wow, this. That's for the ventilation. Watch the step. What's this about anyway? It's full of rubbish and water. And this is the only way I can get through this. Very interesting, it's got a pulley on each side of the wall. And this metal thingy here sticking out the wall as well. Do you think this was used to lift this up? You see the frame of it, and close the entrance, and then attach the rope to this metal bracket? If anybody knows, let me know in a comment. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see where this tunnel is going to take us. And we got two options: go left or go right. I choose to go left. There's a gap in the wall for some reason, and it's got like a wooden frame. Interesting. To be honest, this tunnel looks way longer than the previous one I visited about 1 year ago. Let's carry on this way. It descends a little bit. That makes me walk a little faster. And again, we've got the same situation here. Same kind of frame, same bars on top, a pulley on each side, and a metal bracket sticking out the wall. And this, ladies and gentlemen, takes us to nowhere, literally. But let's take a closer look. doesn't look much promising to me. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Nearly ended up in a hole. Wow. We'll see how am I going to get back. But let's have a closer look. This was once an entrance to these tunnels, which was backfilled with the massive pieces of bricks and concretes, whatever. Shit, my leg hurts. But let's take a closer look. And it was filled with a fresh concrete, look. So no one can get access. But I think I can see the sunlight through this little hole. Yeah, it is a sunlight, isn't it? I think they sealed it back in the day and someone broke through and they sealed it again and again. But never mind. Let's see if I can come back the same way. Apparently this is the only way back. Do I jump? But I'm afraid to hit this one with my head. One. Let's carry on. I hurt my leg a little bit because I was reaching for the other end of the gap. It is what it is, folks. Sometimes it happens. Nothing major. Let's see where else we can get in this tunnel. We've got some sheets of metal laying on the floor. Oh boy, look at this. It's a very similar thing I found in my previous video. It's a lift. It's a manual ammunition lift. Take a closer look, guys. Wow, look at this. This thing is from the 1860s. This was used to bring all the ammunition shells to the gun positions above us. Unbelievable. Wow. Let me show you from a little closer. So this is the handle used to spin this massive thingy here. I think it was operated by 2 people. We have this, I think it's a water supply. What do you think? It looks like a water supply for me. And it goes all the way up to the former gun positions. Wow, very interesting, huh? Well, that's the way they delivered their munitions back in the day. Okay, let's carry on. So the tunnel bends to the right, which takes us to another backfilled entrance, question mark. Yep. If you can see in the distance, there's another bricked up wall. Take a look, guys. How cool that is. Used to be a well or something. Wow, look at this one. It's also backfilled from the top. Alright, let's go back to the tunnels. So this was the light back in the day. There's the light itself, and this was the glass in the metal frame. That's what it was. And if you take a look at this room, which is freaking massive. Wow. Look at this. And there's this like a whole thing I've seen before. Where's all this ground coming from? It's coming from above the surface. It's also a ventilation shaft. And this little window brings us back to where we came from. It's a very nice acoustic over here. Should I say, subscribe the channel? Okay, let's follow the tunnel back. See, maybe we'll find something more interesting. Wow, look at this. I assume it also worked as a ventilation. What do you reckon? What raises a question here is why do we have these gaps in the walls? Does anybody know? If you know, let me know in a comment. And this one also worked as a ventilation, I suppose. Or maybe not. Very interesting. Why does it have a frame? And from the looks of it, it also had a hinge on it. So these were little doors to open. Very interesting, but I just don't know what is it here. There's nothing inside. There's nothing you can put in there. So this is where we took the left turn. Let's try to go right now and see where we can get. What's in here? Wow, look, there's little stairs. What are these stairs for? Oh, I see. It takes us to the light I was showing you. So we got this massive room on the left, and that's the way we came from, the ammunitions lift. So what's it for then? Why do you have stairs? To change the bulb? Or to do what? Right, let's go back. Is this like a drain or what is it? There's a pipe going through and it's full of water. Or is it the lower section of this fort? Could it be? We got this semi-arch over here. That's backfilled. Oh, so we connect to the same spot where I showed you this well kind of thing. I just couldn't see this hole from behind there. Let's see if we can get any further. There's a bunch of bricks. This place is endless, right? Look, there's even more rooms to go. Someone tried to take them bricks off for whatever reason. Was something hidden in here? Wow, who knows? Look at this side as well. Looks like this is the end of it. We might meet some bats over here. Wow, look at this. Someone broke through long ago. And I assume council filled it up back again. Let's have a look on the other end. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I dare to believe this was one of the main entrances from the front, because behind this wall we have a sea. All right. Let's try to go back to the surface and get some fresh air. Look how narrow it is. I can barely fit here. Wow. Well, as a foreigner I can say, Brits did know how to build the proper fortifications. Well, I hope this one is not going to break. I can't afford this. I want to show you this thing. I've seen very similar thing in Centre Bastion in Sheerness in my last video. And I was asking people, what could it be? And a gentleman left me a comment saying, This was used to hold the generator, so that means the generator was standing on it. Wow, good to know. As we say, you live and you learn. I can see the sunlight already. Well, it was a great explore of our former grain fort. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.